Today, we are going to review group leads, which is an excellent tool if you are looking to add your new Facebook group members into your mailing list and into your autoresponder automatically. That's going to save you a lot of time because you won't have to do it manually anymore. First of all, you want to make sure that you have set up your 3 questions in your Facebook group settings so that when people want to join your group, they will be asked a series of questions. Through those questions, you will be requesting the email. And with that email, you are going to link it into Group Leads, which is a Google Chrome extension. It takes just a minute to install, so it's very fast. And some other questions that you can ask there from Facebook group is things like, what service do you provide, or what value do you bring to your customer? What is your biggest challenge? You would use this question to start a personalized conversation with them. So to go back to this software, you want to open a new Google Sheet. So let's do this live. Let's just go here. And you are going to rename it and save it. So let's name it test, save. And what you're going to do is that you are going to select this link right here. You're going to open Group Leads. And here underneath step 2, when you see URL, currently it says verify. You're going to paste your link and click on verify. And now you see it says verified. So then you want to select your autoresponder. So I used to work with Kartra, and then here you're just going to click next to it and set up your credentials that you get from the Kartra settings. They do work with all the main autoresponders. ActiveCampaign is one of the main ones here. ConvertKit, MailChimp, as you can see here. And all those autoresponders don't require you to use Zapier. So very important. Everything is going to be done through this software. Okay. So some things that you can do here, you want to make sure that your autoresponder is enabled. A feature that I like to use is enable decline message. So we do this, and here you can customize your decline message. So for instance, if somebody requests to join my group, but they don't take the time to answer the questions, they will receive a message automatically saying, hey, thank you for visiting our group. I noticed that you tried to join the group. However, we were not able to accept you at this time because you haven't responded to our questions. If you would like to join the group, please answer to the questions again. Why do I do that? A few reasons. Why I don't want to accept people who don't answer the question is because I want to avoid spammers. And usually what spammers do is that they would request to join a lot of groups, but they don't always take the time to answer the questions because they just want to join as many groups as possible quickly so that they can reach a lot of people in a short amount of time. Okay. So automatically these people will be rejected. Now, within the people that I reject, there might be potential customers who were just busy and didn't take the time to answer this question. So I don't want to lose them. And when they're going to receive this message, they're going to appreciate it. And if they were interested, but they just don't take the time to answer the questions, then good for you, because that means they were probably not qualified and they would have wasted your time eventually. So good thing. Here you can allow automatic approval, which is one of the main reasons why I got that software in the first place. So as long as you are running your browser, this software will do the job for you. So you can set up here, for example, every minute, or you can do every 30 minutes, for example. And then underneath, you see different ways you can approve people. So for example, approve them automatically if they answered all 3 questions. Or if you don't really care for them to answer all 3 questions, as long as they input, they drop the email in there, then you can untick this one and keep email is dropped in one of the questions, and they would be approved anyway. This feature here is really cool. Again, it's to avoid spamming. So what happens with spammers is that very often the account would get restricted or blocked, and they have to create new Facebook account every now and then. And so by selecting, let's say, I want to accept people who had a Facebook account for at least 3 months, then that means anybody below 3 months, meaning if they haven't had this account for at least 3 months, they would be automatically rejected. Here you can choose, well, if those people don't have at least 5, let's say 5 of their friends in the group, they would be rejected. Or if you target specific regions or city, you can approve people who are only from, I don't know, New York, for example. Or you can approve people who have at least a certain number of friends with you. So it just gives you a lot of flexibility in general. Now, let me show you how it looks like on the Excel sheet. So normally this line doesn't appear, but I just created it. But you would see that you would have the name of the group on the left side, followed by the link, the Facebook link of the person. Then you would see the full name, first name, last name. Then you can see when the person joined Facebook. And then you have question 1, followed by the answer, question 2, followed by the answer, question 3, followed by the answer, and when they were added to the group. What you can also do, and I will leave the link in the comments below, you can check out this page and you have all the information that you need. So first of all, you have a quick introduction here. Then you have a demo. She explains how she uses the app. Then you have few testimonials underneath. And then you have another tutorial that goes through every step one by one. So everything is very well explained within the app already. You also receive an email with all the information and all the step-by-steps that you have to do. It's not rocket science. I think everybody can use this very easily. And also one of the good things is that they allow you to have 7 days trial. So that's pretty cool. Here you can see all the integrations that they began working with. They actually accept a lot more right now. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about this app. So again, very useful if you're looking to save some time and use this time to do something else. Price wise, it's pretty interesting. Let's see if we can see the prices. Yeah, so if you want to pay month to month, $17 a month. If you want to pay yearly, $97, which saves you $129 per year. Or you can just pay for one time, which is what I did because I was pretty convinced by the app. And yeah, so that's just going to save you a lot of money. Next week, we will be talking about another app, a tool that allows you to follow up in a much more efficient way with your leads because you can label them. So for example, how I labeled mine is that you have new lead, warm lead, follow up, which are the leads that I already spoke with, either by messenger or on the phone, but they're not quite sure yet. So I'm just going to keep nurturing them. And then I have the clients. And so, for example, if you want to run a promotion to, let's say, your existing customer, then you can send group message to only the existing customers. If you want to send a nurturing message, then you can send this message to what I would call my follow-up label. So again, it saves you a lot of time because instead of messaging everybody individually, I can just send a group message and that's it. That's going to save me a lot of time. And they would see it as an individual message. So they wouldn't see who else you're sending it to. So we will review this one next week. And the good thing is I will be able to give you a discount if you wanted to buy both applications at the same time. In the meantime, I'm leaving you the link below for group leads where you can check out everything. And I will talk to you next week. Let me know in the comments some tools or learning programs that you would like me to review for you. All right, talk to you next week. Bye-bye.